Physics demands symmetry. For every particle, there is an antiparticle. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. It is a fundamental aesthetic principle of the universe. We know that black holes exist, cosmic objects of such immense gravity that they pull matter in and never let it go. They are the universe's ultimate one-way streets, points of no return. But if the universe loves symmetry, then the mathematics of Einstein's general relativity allows for their perfect, time-reversed opposite, a white hole, a theoretical cosmic object that violently spews matter and energy out, and which nothing from the outside can ever enter. They would be the ultimate fountains of creation, cosmic geysers of unimaginable power. For decades, they have been dismissed as a mathematical curiosity, a solution to an equation that has no basis in reality. But new theories suggest they might not only be real, but that they could be the other side of black holes, and perhaps the engine behind the creation of the universe itself. We were wrong to think of black holes as just endings. They might be one half of a much stranger and more spectacular story. The idea of a white hole emerges directly from the same equations that predict black holes. A black hole is defined by its event horizon, a boundary beyond which the gravitational pull is so strong that escape is impossible. If you mathematically reverse the arrow of time in these equations, the event horizon still exists, but its properties are inverted. Instead of a boundary you can only enter, it becomes a boundary you can only exit. Nothing from the outside universe could ever cross the event horizon of a white hole and reach its center. It is an anti-trapping surface. Matter and energy would spontaneously and powerfully erupt from its center, as if from nowhere, and be cast out into the cosmos. While a black hole is a sink, a white hole is a source. It is a perfect, time-reversed mirror, a cosmic ghost that haunts the equations of relativity. The primary reason white holes have been ignored by most physicists is that they seem impossible to form. A black hole forms from a physical, observable process, the collapse of a massive star. Matter is compressed, and an event horizon is created. To form a white hole, you would seemingly need the opposite to happen, for matter to spontaneously erupt into existence, a process that violates our understanding of thermodynamics and causality. It would be like watching a broken egg suddenly reassemble itself and leap back into its shell. For this reason, white holes were relegated to the realm of what if, a mathematical artifact with no connection to the real universe. But what if they do not need to form? What if they are connected to something that does? What if every time a black hole is created, a white hole is created with it? This is the core of a theory that links the two objects through a wormhole, or an Einstein-Rosen bridge. When a star collapses, it doesn't just form a singularity. It warps space-time so severely that it could create a tunnel, a shortcut through the fabric of reality itself. On one end of this tunnel is the black hole, pulling matter in. On the other end, perhaps in a different region of our own universe, or even in another universe entirely, is a white hole, spewing that same matter and energy back out. The black hole acts as the mouth, and the white hole acts as the exhaust. Information and matter are not destroyed in the singularity. They are simply transported. In this model, white holes are not just theoretical. They are a necessary consequence of black holes. They are the other side of the coin. From the darkest black holes to the brightest theoretical white holes, our exploration covers the full spectrum of cosmic possibility. To join the full spectrum of discovery and witness the most extreme phenomena the universe has to offer, subscribe to CosmoQuest 888 and activate the bell. You will get everything the universe has to offer, from one end of reality to the other. This idea has profound implications. It could explain one of the greatest mysteries in cosmology, the Big Bang. Our entire universe appears to have erupted from a single, hot, dense point 13.8 billion years ago. This sounds suspiciously like the description of a white hole. What if the Big Bang was not the beginning of everything, but was simply the eruption of a gargantuan white hole? A white hole that itself was the other end of a black hole in a much larger, older parent universe. Our creation event was simply the final act of a star or a collection of matter in another cosmos. This neatly solves the problem of where everything came from. It came from somewhere else. Our universe is the exhaust pipe of another. It's a staggering thought that our entire existence, every star, every galaxy, every planet, was once just matter falling into a black hole in a reality we can never access. But if white holes exist, where are they? We have never seen an object spontaneously erupting with matter, or have we? Some theories suggest that we might have already observed them, but we have misinterpreted what we were seeing. Gamma-ray bursts, or GRBs, are the most powerful explosions known in the universe, releasing as much energy in a few seconds as our sun will in its entire lifetime. We believe many of these are caused by the collapse of massive stars into black holes or the merger of two neutron stars. But some GRBs have characteristics that do not fit these models perfectly. Could it be that what we are seeing is not the birth cry of a black hole, but the explosive emergence of a white hole? A tiny, primordial white hole formed in the early universe could have finally gone off, releasing its stored energy in a single, brilliant flash that we detect as a GRB. We might be witnessing the echoes of creation all the time, mistaking them for destruction. Another possibility is that white holes are not explosive but are instead extremely long-lived. One theory proposes that black holes do not last forever. Through a quantum process, they can eventually transform into white holes. This transformation could take an immense amount of time, far longer than the current age of the universe. But if true, it means that in the far distant future, the universe will look very different. The black holes that dominate the cosmos today will slowly, one by one, become white holes. The universe will stop being a place of consumption and will become a place of rebirth. The matter that was locked away for trillions of years will be released back into the cosmos. The end of the universe may not be a cold, dark fade to black. It might be a slow, simmering rebirth as the universe's ghosts return to life. This potential connection between black and white holes was more than just a theory. It is an attempt to heal a deep rift in our understanding of the universe. It tries to reconcile the smooth, geometric world of Einstein's relativity with the strange, uncertain world of quantum mechanics. At the heart of a black hole, these two theories collide, and our physics breaks down. The concept of a black hole transitioning into a white hole is a quantum process. It suggests that space-time itself is not continuous, but is made of tiny, discrete atoms of space-time. The collapse of matter into a black hole is halted at this quantum level, preventing a true singularity, and this stored pressure essentially causes it to rebound and become a white hole. If this is true, then studying these objects could be the key to unlocking a theory of everything, a single framework that unites gravity with the quantum world. The idea of white holes forces us to reimagine the cosmos. It becomes a place of cycles, of transport, of rebirth. The universe is no longer a one-way street towards decay and entropy. It is a place where endings are also beginnings. The matter that makes up our bodies could have once been part of a star that fell into a black hole in another universe, was transported through a wormhole, and erupted from the white hole that was our Big Bang. We could be the recycled remnants of a cosmos that came before. It is a vision of the universe that is both terrifying in its scale and beautiful in its symmetry. The black holes we see are not just monsters in the dark. They are mysteries, they are gateways, and they might be the mothers of us all. We were wrong to see them only as graves. The truth is, they might also be cradles.